You shocked? You okay?
I'm shocked.
I get another week with Kat.
Oh, Tessa, again?
No.
Harry.
2 weeks.
You are amazing.
It is 2.
I get a relief mum
Now
for
you've
the 2
got...
weeks.
Yeah. You can be my new surrogate daughter. Now, Ashley.
Thank you for your talk.
Your skirts have been too short in the house.
Pull them down.
What would your mum be saying, Ashley?
Okay, so I'm up for eviction again. Starting to feel like no one bloody wants me here. It's like, it feels like, obviously, I'm doing, I don't know if I'm doing anything wrong, you know, everyone's not going to get along with everyone. You know, there's times where I think I'm boring as hell. It's just come down to the point, obviously people maybe just don't like my personality, and if it does come down to that, then it's really tough titties because I like who I am, and if they don't like them, it's just something that I don't need to associate with them after we leave.
Next, Trevor reveals past fears.
Well, I was a bit uncomfortable in the way I used to look and how I used to be perceived in other people's eyes.
Cool. Really big fan. I just wet my hair up with a spiky pigtail and...
My hair.
Cool.
Oh.
Don't make us laugh. We're trying not to cry.
We're trying not to cry.
We look beautiful. Don't we? Want a pat?
Stiff as a board, light as a feather, stiff as a... like you're in a cult.
Actually, we should have. No. We should have hammered him with pillows as he went down the gauntlet.
When he comes back. We're setting up gauntlet. For a pillow.
Oh, there is a gauntlet.
Before. No.
Ryan, grab a pillow. I'll join in.
Hey, Merles. What's up? Can you call Fries in a second? Just call his name out? Yeah.
Where's that bag with the clippers and the toys, isn't it?
Don't know. Merlin's got them out there.
Merles, have you got those tweezers?
Oh, yeah, Friesy.
Friesy.
Yeah, tweezers.
Oh, mate. Oh, no, it's out here.
It was very interesting what Merlin said today. He goes, because they were asking how, I think Kat said, my reasons are really pathetic. And Merlin goes, yeah, mine are too. He goes, I look for the person who I don't want here the most and then figure of something that they've done during the week.
Yeah.
And I've just like gone, one, that's something you just don't share.
Yeah, no, that's the difference between me and Merles. One of us has got the balls to say how we feel, and the other one just, you know.
That's it. It's like, great, so whatever, it doesn't matter what he says, you know, in his thing, you know that it's just all bullshit, just in the first place. And I'd rather someone just turn around and say that instead of just covering up and faking.
Paul, we've had some good chats to him, but I guess, you know, that whole incident 2 weeks ago put a bit of a dampener on things. And
yeah. Merlin gave Paul 2 points in this week's nomination over their previous argument about his German citizenship.
And he loves to disagree. And he loves to get your opinion now on everything, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Yeah. He loves to stir me up a bit.
I don't know. Maybe not. He doesn't necessarily think they're valid, but he thinks you've got, you know, interesting opinions, more so than other people.
But it is hard when, he did really upset me that night, and it's hard just to, I don't know.
Yeah. And that was definitely over the top, and, you know, and as I said on the night, a lot of people know that, you know, he's in the wrong there.
Yeah. There is just that negative experience that I've had with him that I haven't had with anyone else in the house. I haven't had, a negative experience like that with anyone else.
Yeah.
Trevor has come into the diary room to speak to Big Brother.
These last week or the last nominations have been pretty hard because it's just really hard trying to pick out faults. I just like to try and get along with everybody, but I keep thinking to myself, I usually ask my girlfriend Bria for advice on what to do and anything, and it's been really hard because I haven't been able to talk to her at all. So yeah, I've been feeling a bit confused this week. Yeah, it just reminds me of school, because at school I was a bit uncomfortable in the way I used to look and how I used to be perceived in other people's eyes, and that worries me a bit. But in here it's even harder because you don't have your good mates and that. You've got a whole new set of rules and set of people that you have to try and fit in with. And that was the biggest fear I had when I walked in through the doors for the very first time. I didn't know what I was getting myself into, but I reckon I've done a great job in fitting in at the moment. And I will until I walk out the doors again.
Coming up, the serious side of Ashley.
Like it's hard not being able to share your first true love with your parents, you know, especially your mum.
I think I realised last night, you know, when Crystal left and that I had a fair idea, I had a feeling I would be up for eviction tonight. And this whole concept of I came in here sort of searching for, you know,
to find yourself.
Something inside myself, and like I thought I'd walk out with all the answers, but I'm not going to.
Elle was nominated for the second time tonight and confides in Merlin and Wes that she hasn't worked out what she wants to do with her life.
Okay, well, how many people in their early 20s out there do you think there are that have no idea what they want to do with their lives?
I know, but it doesn't make it any easier for me to deal with. But
Do you feel much pressure from your parents at all? Do they sort of like
indirect? They don't mean to give it to me.
Yeah.
It's only because they've like really brought us up to believe that
you can do anything.
Yeah. And like, you know, like.
But this has been
you know,
the biggest
I dropped out of uni. It took me 6 months to tell my mum I dropped out of uni. That's how big a thing it was for me to go to university. Like, she wouldn't say it like that. She still loves me because I didn't go to university. I mean.
But see, my parents would never, and I'm sure with yours, they just don't judge you on things like that, I don't know.
No, but she...
Like, you know, my mum would never judge us by who's got a university degree and who doesn't.
No, I know, but...
Do you ever talk to your parents about this sort of thing?
About what?
About how you feel, how they feel?
No, I can't. Like, I get so choked up. Like,
really?
right now, got the biggest lump in my throat. Like, I'm having trouble talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, it's just a sense of drowning.
It's interesting, yeah.
And I know it's all...
Have you got, like, a pretty depressive personality? Like, do you ever get really depressed?
No. No. But, yeah, I put stress on myself. Like, I put pressure on myself. And I know that's what I do, but I can't change that. I've tried so hard. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I definitely think the harder you look sometimes, the less you find, you know, like...
We don't really do a lot. Like, oh, he takes me out to dinner.
Come over here.
Yeah? Like, he takes me out to dinner and stuff, like, probably, once every 3 weeks, if you get...
Ashley has said her relationship is on hold while she's in the house, but tonight it's on her mind.
Basically, I started going out with Brennan in year 12 when I was 17.